Hello everybody, PsyStarcraft here with another Mastery Challenge. This is going to be Fire in the Sky. My Kerrigan loadout is as follows: Malignant Creep instead of Twin Drones, Mend, Automated Extractors, Psionic Shift, and Kinetic Blast. And the Army tab doesn't really matter. This mission is more about creep spread, which is why I got the Malignant Creep from Kerrigan. Do whatever you want. This part isn't too important. It's more about creep spread for this mission. Make sure you have the difficulty sets on hard, not brutal, because ironically enough, hard is not as hard as brutal. So if you choose brutal, you're making it more hard on yourself, but not the difficulty. Yeah. So when the mission starts, you want to get some drones, you want to get your extractor, and eventually we're just going to build up the Hydras. You can do whatever you want, but I like getting Hydras just because they're a good overall units. Don't have to worry about air if air comes in this mission, and Frenzy's really good on them. So going to start off getting some drones. Now remember, you don't have the twin drones thing, so you're going to have to get a little bit more drones than you're used to. We do have the Malignant Creep one instead. And the most important part of this mission is to not get this Scourge Nest with this tumor. You want to place it out of range of the Scourge Nest. You do not want to capture that. And as you can see there, it's just above that little AoE, so that's good. It's exactly where I want it to be. Just keep on making drones, keep on spreading creep. I'm actually going to get a Swarm Queen. Actually, I don't need a Swarm Queen. You get Swarm Queens a little bit later, so screw getting a Swarm Queen now. I'm just going to press on, try to kill some units so I can get some extra minerals and stuff. You can see there's like some stray minerals just kind of lying around. And a bulldozer. Does that kill the minerals or something? I don't know. So we got some extra lings. The biomasses aren't important. You just want to keep on spreading creep. That's the most important part. Keep the creep spread going. And make sure not to get these Scourge Nests. You do not want to get the Scourge Nests yet. What we're basically going to be trying to do this mission is... I'm going to actually send Kerrigan in here. What we're going to be trying to do this mission is kill the first Gorgon battlecruiser once it gets as close to your base as you can. And then the one... What are you attacking that for? The one we're going to get the achievement for, which I guess I should show you real fast if you're not familiar. The achievement is to kill 4 battlecruisers within 120 seconds of each other. The ones you're going to get that achievement for are numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 is... The first Scourge Nest is just to buy us time. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are going to be the ones that are within 120 seconds of each other. So you've got to spread your creep fast. You've got to have available tumors at each nest. We're basically going to activate 2, 3, 4, and 5 all at the same time, and that way they immediately snipe the next Gorgon battlecruisers as they come. So I'm going to need a Swarm Queen for that, and you will get one up here if you choose to clear this out. Kerrigan can clear this out on her own. Your lings are probably going to die, like so. Even the drop pods Kerrigan can easily take out, so don't worry too much about her getting weak or anything like that. And I'm going to go ahead and get a lair. I'm going to get a couple evolution chambers. I'm going to blast you. And I'm going to... Actually, I need some drones. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm so used to having the twin drone achievement. And I'm also going to get a Hydra Den. I choose to get Hydras. You can kind of do whatever you want, like I said. So just keep on getting drones. Make sure you're at full saturation. There is no mini base in this game. There's no expansion, which is why you're seeing all these mineral patches lying around. They want you to have some kind of way of getting a bit of extra cash. And there's the Swarm Queen. Now with this Swarm Queen, you can continue to push on with the creep. I'm going to go ahead and leave this creep German next to the Scourge Nest. I'm not going to get the Scourge Nest. Not yet. You don't want to do it yet. And I'm actually being attacked by these annoying little punks. Going to go take that out. Kerrigan's taking some shots from the battlecruiser, but that's not too much of a problem. I can go finish off these guys with Kerrigan. Just another dive. And now once this guy gets a little bit closer, I'm going to trigger the first Swarm Nest. When I say Swarm Nest, just assume I mean Scourge Nest. And that's going to be in a couple seconds here. I'm basically buying time for my economy to kick in, for my creep to spread a little bit. And, oh, there's no cooldown on that. And the battlecruiser doesn't do a lot of damage, so you don't have to worry about it. So see how far I'm letting it get. Make sure not to activate this nest or this nest. You don't want to activate either of those yet. Alright, so he's starting to attack my evolution chamber, so now I'm going to go ahead and trigger this Swarm Nest. Actually, I don't want to trigger that one. I want to trigger this one. Trigger that Swarm Nest. Hopefully he doesn't kill those evos. That's going to be annoying. So that was kind of because... he killed the evolution chambers. That won't matter. Scourges are going to now kill it, as you can see there. He killed the 2 evolution chambers, but that's not too important. Going to get a Hydra Den and a couple more drones. And so now we have released the first Scourge Nest. We're prepared to release the second nest. We're prepared to release the third nest. Now we just need to prepare the fourth and fifth, and then we'll be good. And I think I should have gotten a wild evolution, actually, wild mutation. I think that would have been a little bit better than heal. But we're going to go take some shit out with Kerrigan, and now we're just going to continue rallying Hydras. Get some upgrades here, and these guys can be taken out by the Hydras once they complete. He's actually going to kill my hatchery, but to be honest, I don't think I needed 3 hatcheries. So let's continue spreading creep with the Queen. I've got some tumors next to this, so I can deal with that just fine once I need to trigger it. And these Hydras are going to kill these Hellbats pretty easily. Kerrigan can take out the Thor. And see, she can do a lot this mission with heal, so I guess that's one benefit of heal while you're getting your economy up. You can kill a lot of stuff. Rallying all my units to Kerrigan. And again, this mission isn't so dependent on you having a lot of units to kill stuff. It's more dependent on you having the creep spread where you need it to be. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Right now I have basically 2 Scourge Nests saved up. My goal is to have 4 saved up. And with the help of the Hydras, I can eventually push in and get that done. Gonna go ahead and throw some heals out on my Hydras. Make sure to keep this Queen alive. She's gonna need to spread some creep for you. Throwing down another heal. This Hydra might die. Yeah, there he goes. That's a bummer. Sorry, Hydra. And you can see the Gorgon is really far away still, and I still have plenty of time to get to the 4th creep or Scourge Nest. Remember, do not get next to the Scourge Nest yet. You want to do all 4 of them at once. Numbers 3, 4, and 5, and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next easiest one, there's actually 2 you can go to. You can go to one up here, and you can go to one down there. The one that's lower is actually easier to get, so I'm going to be doing that this time. I'm going to blast that tank, and I'm going to keep these Queens down here to spread. Gorgon Battlecruiser is still pretty far away, so I'm not too concerned about that. And I'm going to kinetic blast this Thor because Thors are big and scary. Just continue to spread creep. Gorgon's still not even close to threatening me. I still have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go, I can count. And now we're nearing the last one down here. Where are my Hydras at? My Hydras are all dying. Come on, Hydras. Taking those guys out. Hydras with Frenzy, really good. Frenzy and heal. So heal, I guess, isn't the worst in the world. It's pretty good. And there's the 4th one. So now that I have all 4 secured, I'm going to wait for the creep to spread a little bit. Keep on healing and kinetic blasting. Once I have the 4th one there, I'm going to go ahead and trigger them all at once, and then I can just sit back and watch. As the Gorgons spawn, they will be eliminated. So we're going to see that here in a second. I don't want to put the creep tumor in range of him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can sit back and watch the next 4 Gorgons be destroyed within 120 seconds of each other. So that one's just destroyed at 9:49. So the last one has to be destroyed by 11:49. And as you see here, the Scourge Nest will automatically activate. You don't have to do any more now that you have your creep tumors next to them. You'll even get a checkpoint. And where's the next one going to be? Is it going to be this one? Is it going to be this one? Looks like it's going to be this one. Oh, they already left. Down goes the second Gorgon. And you'll notice Kerrigan saying this whenever you kill them immediately. So that's always a good sign. And on with the third one. Is it going to be this one? Or this one? This one. There's number 3. And remember the time was 11:49. So even if you don't do them all at once, it looks like you still have a few seconds to spare. It's much easier just to do them all at once like I did, though. You can just sit back and watch after that.
Lots of bones in that trench. All Zerg.
And here comes the 4th. 4th Gorgon in 120 seconds. And down it goes. Now if you check your achievements, you will find that it has been completed, and you can actually exit the mission right now. So remember, there were a couple attacks you had to defend against. The first Scourge Nest isn't going to be a part of the achievement. You want to wait as long as you can for the Gorgon to get in your base to stall time, and then activate it. You'll notice I waited a bit too long and my evolution chambers died. And then numbers 2, 3, 4, wherever you are, and 5 all need to be prepared at the same time, and all need to have active creep tumors at the same time. So there you have it. Pretty simple mission, a little bit complicated to execute, but you guys can get it. I believe in you. And that's going to be it. So hope you enjoy this, and Let's go back to the archives. Thanks for watching.